Well, what's going on, everyone? Chiefs Kingdom. Well, an absolute dominant win last night, defeating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 41-31 to go to 3-1 on the season. And yeah, after that very disappointing loss last week to the Colts, we bounced back and a big response in what seems to likely possibly have been the final time that Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady faced off against each other. And, well, Mahomes basically got revenge in this game. That's the last time that we faced off against Brady. It was that Super Bowl 55, and what was one of the probably the worst loss of Mahomes' whole career. Yeah, so the Buccaneers got the ball first. However, they would fumble on the opening kickoff, and we would recover the ball. We would have it on the Tampa Bay 21, so we had great field position. And on the second play, second and 5, Patrick Mahomes would throw to Travis Kelce 16 yards. And that would give us an early 7-0 lead, making the extra point in his Chiefs debut was Matthew Wright. So then the Bucs would answer with a 45-yard field goal to make it 7-3, and then we would respond to go up 14-3 as Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a 3-yard run to put us up 14-3, and then we'd be up 21-3. Mahomes would throw to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That would put us up 21-3. And then the Bucs would make it 21-10. Mike Evans, coming off a one-game suspension, a 13-yard touchdown from Brady. That would make it 21-10. And then 3 and out. As Mahomes, we would go for on 4th and 1, but we would not convert. However, on the very next play after the Bucs would get the ball, Brady would be sacked and would lose the ball and would be recovered by Chris Jones at the Tampa Bay 20. And then we would respond and go up 28-10. Noah Gray, a 1-yard run, the backup tight end, would put us up 28-10, and then Buccaneers would make it 28-17. Mike Evans with his second touchdown would make it 28-17 at the half. And so we would get the ball to start the second half. And Matthew Wright with a 44-yard field goal. So that would put us up 31-17. And then later in the third, Jody Forston, a 10-yard pass from Mahomes to put us up 38-17. The Bucs would respond to make it 38-24. And then early in the fourth, Wright with a 32-yard field goal to put us up 41-24. And then after the Bucs would punt, Mahomes would throw an interception to Sean Murphy Bunting, the Buccaneers cornerback. And they would then respond on that interception. Leonard Fournette with a 5-yard reception to make it 41-31. And we would then punt with under a minute left. And yeah, so we hang on and get the win. It seemed close. The Bucs pretty much, every time we would score, the Bucs would come back and they would score, but they never had the lead the entire game. And yeah, and Mahomes, 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 92 yards rushing, 92 yards receiving from Travis Kelce, uh, and yeah, sack for uh, the defensive back L'Jarius Sneed. He's had a really good year so far, and Matthew Wright in his Chiefs debut, 11 points, 2 field goals, 5 extra points. So it's great. So a big win. Brady would throw 385 yards. However, the Bucs would have just 3 yards rushing. Rashad White, 6 yards. Fournette with -3. So rough game for the Bucs running backs. Mahomes would be sacked 3 times. So, but yeah, it's just a dominant win. Of course, this game almost had to be moved to Minneapolis due to the hurricane, but it did not. And yeah, so now come back home and host the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Football. The Raiders just picked up their first win of the season yesterday against the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are not off to a great start to the season. They're 2-2, but they doesn't seem like they're 2-2. The Raiders are 1-3, so these two always seem to put up a fight. Although when we played them last year, we a total in the 2 games put up almost 100 points. So see what happens. Should be an interesting game. So Monday night, comics figures saying go Chiefs.